significant flood threats could be looming for parts of the North Caribbean this week. Hi guys, welcome to this update. I hope you're doing really fantastic this afternoon, and we're going to be looking at what's unfolding across the North Atlantic. So there are 5 tropical waves in the Atlantic basin, and the 6th one is in the Pacific. So we're looking at a surface chart right here. It is showing different features in the atmosphere, such as or high and low pressure systems or frontal systems, but we're kind of focusing on the tropical waves for now. 6 tropical waves in all have emerged from Africa since the latter part of May. The most recent is off the African coast. We had our 5th one just a few days ago. The 4th one is approaching northern South America. The 3rd one is making its way into the Caribbean. It's bringing some rain into parts of the Lesser Antilles. The 2nd one is in the Western Caribbean. It will be crossing over Central America into the Pacific, and the first of the season is now in the Pacific and is a marked disturbance, however, given a very low chance of development, and I don't expect it to develop. But let's look at the satellite imagery. We can see that it is getting pretty active for sure. So 5 tropical waves in the Atlantic basin, 1 in the Eastern Pacific. And across the Northern Caribbean, there's also a trough which is helping to induce all of the rain and thunderstorm activity that we are seeing. So let us zoom in here. First, we're going to the Eastern Islands in South America, and we can see lots of convection around this afternoon, lots of showers, thunderstorms in parts of Colombia, Venezuela, Guyana, Suriname, French Guiana. And there's also been some periods of heavy rain in parts of the Lesser Antilles, such as Guadeloupe, Dominica. So various islands have experienced quite a bit of rain. However, things have been on the dry side for the ABC Islands. So we've got a tropical wave which is making its way in right now, and another which is following right behind. Now, as we head a bit further to the west here, we can see that it is quite active. For parts of the Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, and the Virgin Islands, there's been a lot of heavy rain in some areas. Wouldn't be surprised if there was some flooding, especially in those low-lying areas. And we see lots of thunderstorms as well for parts of the Bahamas, near the Turks and Caicos, and parts of Cuba as well. For the Cayman Islands, there's definitely been some rain around, and it is a similar story for Jamaica as well. Some showers around in some areas, but it's been more on the gloomy side all day today. It's been quite overcast, but no significant thunderstorm activity, and we do see that cluster within the vicinity of eastern Nicaragua as that tropical wave continues to propagate towards the west. Now, we've got the tropical waves moving through. That is enhancing the moisture in the region. However, for the Northern Caribbean, I've been talking about it, we're going to be seeing more and more rain. This area is going to remain active with lots of showers and thunderstorms throughout this week, so through Friday. Matter of fact, let's go to an extract here from the latest outlook from the National Hurricane Center. So let's get to it. It says, a persistent upper-level trough over the Western Caribbean will sustain divergent flow across the area through Friday. This will support the generation of strong thunderstorms capable of producing dangerous lightning, heavy rain, and gusty winds through Friday. The greatest risk for large accumulations of rainfall is from Tuesday through Friday. The heavy rain may lead to flash flooding and mudslides. Flooding is also possible in areas of Hispaniola where the ground remains saturated from recent heavy rain events. Please refer to products from your local weather service for more information. So when we speak about troughs, we're talking about areas of low pressure, and that is where we tend to find a lot of shower and thunderstorm activity. So that is going to be persistent through this week, thus enhancing the rainfall across the region. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and look at the rain totals as expected by the models. We've got the Euro model up first, and then we'll go on to GFS. So the more colorful the map is, more rain is expected. So we see these shadings of pinks and purples around parts of the Northern Islands, Jamaica, near the Cayman Islands, especially Little Cayman and Cayman Brac, Eastern Cuba, parts of the Southern Bahamas, near the Turks and Caicos, for Hispaniola, especially the Dominican Republic, and also near Puerto Rico and the Virgin Islands. We're seeing those burgundy, purple, and pink shadings around. So rainfall totals from now through Friday afternoon could be up to 4 or 5 inches within some spots. And then as we take a look at the GFS model, GFS is expecting the bulk of rain to be for parts of Hispaniola, Puerto Rico, and near the Virgin Islands. But Jamaica, Cuba, the Southern Bahamas, Turks and Caicos could still experience quite a bit of rain as we head throughout the week. So it's going to be active. And as the message from the National Hurricane Center says, there could be those mudslides, there could be flooding as well. And some areas have likely already experienced that. So the area is going to be active throughout this week. And of course, as the event unfolds, I'll be keeping you posted on a day-to-day basis. And so what is the best step forward? Well, that is to be prepared for the weather. So you're going out, ensure that you have a umbrella, your jacket or coat, or something. And especially if the kids are going to school, ensure that they're also equipped for the weather. They have their umbrellas as well, their jackets. And also it is important that an emergency plan is in action for the family, because anything can happen, and there needs to be some sort of agreement in terms of a meeting spot or so in case of any emergency. It doesn't even have to be a flood. It could be any natural disaster. So it's good to be in contact with your loved ones, especially as you're going through this hurricane season, not just for this Unfold and Rainfall event, but we're going to see a lot more activity, and I am expecting the Western Atlantic to be quite active this year. But one of the best ways to be posted, as I said before in the previous video, is to stay updated on what is happening, and that is the purpose of my YouTube channel. So I'll keep you guys posted as time goes by, and that is basically it for now. So I really do hope that you enjoy the rest of your day.